Hey, how's it going? I hope you're doing well and welcome to We Talk. And today we will be talking about the third episode of the Misfit of Demon King Academy. And boy, oh boy, was this episode a roller coaster. So as I said some stuff in the last video about how weird it was that both these sisters were acting so lovey-dovey suddenly, well, it wasn't as sudden as I thought it was. More stuff happened at that time which it didn't show us, and we came to know that they were holding hands because they resolved their issues by talking with each other like they usually should. Why do I feel like this anime is getting everything right after I criticized it for that particular thing in the previous episode? And the fact that it happened again is so frustrating. But it was actually really wholesome to see both of them so happy. I guess I should just shut up and watch the anime and go with the flow. But after all these wholesome scenes, I saw what made me worry a lot: the title of the episode. I don't know who comes up with the episode titles, but whoever it was, I would like to say to you, thanks for running it, dude. Really appreciate it. This title spoiled it for me so bad that I was just waiting for it to happen throughout the episode. My mind at that point was something like this: no, Sasha, please don't do it. You are good sisters. Stay kind to your sister. You were a bitch indeed, but you got over it, right? Go straight towards darkness, little girl. But me thinking all that and hoping for the best didn't quite work out. My wishes were shattered and now I'm broken and sad. Well, we'll get to that part later. But first, I'll talk about the pacing of this episode. Frankly, this episode was the best so far, and I never once even thought throughout this episode that the anime was going too fast or too slow. It was very simple and easy to understand what was going on, and I couldn't feel any more of that awkward jumps in the story which were present in the first and second episode and felt very unnatural. I'm happy that the anime is getting better every week. And yeah, there wasn't any action in this episode, but I don't think it is necessary to fight every time. If they can keep the story going smoothly like this episode throughout the anime, I don't think I will mind the lack of action at all. But I'm sure that there will be a big fight coming very soon, so people who are looking for the action, don't be sad. It's coming very soon. And even though there weren't any fights this episode, Voldemort being a savage will never stop. Why I'm saying this is because we got some more information about the things of the past. It told us about the 7-something, sorry I don't remember what they were called, and that these 7-something are the people who started the academy to find the future demon kings. And one of those 7 people was coming to the class to teach them about something. And just when Voldemort saw him, I was hoping that he would go to him like, hey, what's up homie? You remember me from 2000 years ago? And then I was like, nah, he won't do that. And then he actually went ahead and said that, hey man, long time no see. And it was pretty funny for me because I was expecting it but not expecting it. Everyone was like, holy shit, what the hell are you doing, dude? He then asked the 7-something guy who looks like Ainz from Overlord, just with the way better jawline. He asked him that if he remembers him, and then he says, no, I lost my memory so I don't remember shit, bitch. And then Voldemort goes ahead and literally grabs his face, and everyone is surprised and they're like, what the hell is wrong with you, dude? After that, Ainz was like, we're gonna talk about it later, and then he discusses some stuff with that skeleton later. Skeleton-san heard Voldemort's explanation, but he's not sure what to do. Some tiny stuff happens here and they are not that important. After all that stuff, they had to take the dungeon exam. The exam was being held at Voldemort's palace, so he knew what to do to get a perfect score. The girls followed him and they ended up in the lowest level of the dungeon, and this is where it starts to get interesting. It is Sasha's birthday the next day, so Misha wants to give her a present. She discusses it with Voldemort, and Voldemort said that she can take whatever she wants from a dungeon for Sasha's present. Misha then finds a robe that she chooses for Sasha's present. She gives it to Sasha, and then Sasha asks Voldemort to leave so she can change. So Voldemort went inside to wait. He waited for some time, and when he comes back, he sees that Misha was on the chair unconscious and she was stabbed with a knife. At that moment, I was like, holy shit, Sasha, you actually did it. And I was so sad because the first scene from this episode was really wholesome, and I was like, damn man. But Voldemort's reaction was not like me. He was just like, what have you done, Sasha? With the most calm look on his face. Well, he always looks like that, but I guess you can call that a calm face. And after that, Sasha was just rambling some shit about how Misha is a junk doll, blah blah blah, blick blick blick. I stabbed it, haha, gotta get the top scores in the test, bing bong. Yeah, she said some shit like that. At first, I wasn't sure what happened, but then Voldemort explained her action as her just acting. Or at least that's how I comprehended it. He told Sasha that there were a million other ways of killing Misha and hiding it, but she chose to do it sloppily and tried not to hide it at all. He said all this with keeping Misha's reacting thing a base. He said that she was not showing any emotion at the time she was rambling about hating Misha cause her eye didn't react in any way possible. Sasha tried to threaten Voldemort by saying that she will kill Misha, but Misha was already healed by Voldemort, and what Sasha was seeing was just an illusion. Get genjutsu, bitch! Voldemort captured Sasha very easily, but when Misha asked Voldemort to leave Sasha, he let her run away. And after that, Voldemort said that he doesn't quite understand the situation, so he wants to know more about Misha. Like, what the hell is going on? Why does she hate you? Misha replied, at midnight of her 15th birthday, she's going to disappear. She also said that Misha Necro never existed in this world in the first place, and then I know it sucks that the episode ends there, but it was also pretty good because we have something fun to look forward to in the next episode. We pretty much already know that she didn't want to kill Misha. These sundaris, man, never know what they are thinking. And I'm pretty sure that there's also a third party involved in all of this. But yeah, I'm pretty hyped to watch the next episode. I'm sure you're hyped too. And yeah, that was all for this video. Thanks for sticking by till the end. If you want to discuss anything about this episode or this anime, make sure to leave them in the comments below and I would love to discuss it with you. And yeah, take care of yourself and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!